These are not toys. At least, they don't look like it. Some of them fire projectiles. Some of them produce real smoke. One of them goes underwater. Today, I'm covering the most extreme military-style RC machines you can actually buy, and some of them are genuinely hard to believe are legal. Let's start with the one that changes everything about what you think an RC tank can do. The Henglong 1/16 M1 A2 Abrams is a 1/16 scale replica of the most powerful battle tank in the US Army, and it does things that will make you do a double take. The barrel fires real BB pellets. The engine exhaust produces actual smoke. The 340-degree rotating turret tracks targets and fires with recoil. The whole tank shudders when it shoots. Metal tracks, steel gearbox, upgraded idler, and sprocket wheels. It sounds like a real tank through its speaker system. It even has infrared battle mode too. Abrams can fight each other, tracking hit points in real time until one is destroyed. This is the RC tank that made the hobby grow up. Once you see it fire and smoke at the same time, nothing else compares. Slightly smaller but no less serious, the Subdex 118 Metal M1A2 Abrams packs smoke effects, BB shooting, realistic sound, and full barrel recoil into a die-cast metal body. The entire alloy construction gives it a weight and presence that plastic RC tanks simply can't match. At 165 feet of control range, real smoke pouring from the exhaust, and BB rounds launching from the barrel, this thing draws a crowd every single time. You take it outside. Kids and adults both stop and stare. It runs on 2.4 GHz for interference-free control, charges via USB, and the smoke generator is built right into the body. You don't need to add anything, it arrives ready to intimidate. Germany's Leopard 2 is one of the most feared battle tanks in real-world military history. The KAIM 124 scale RC, the version does full justice to that reputation. Real smoke, effects, LED lighting system, engine sounds, 2.4 GHz control, 360-degree turret rotation, and a design so detailed it looks like a photograph until you look closely. It's the perfect size, large enough to look dramatic, compact enough to display on a shelf. For anyone who loves military history and RC vehicles, this is where those two obsessions meet in the most satisfying way possible. Not everything military rolls on tracks. The EZerg FMS HMMWVH1 is a 1/12 scale officially licensed replica of the C Humvee, the vehicle that defined US military mobility for decades. The ABS body features body rivets and panel detail that opens to reveal a complete interior. It's a proper RC, off-road platform 4WD, serious suspension travel, capable of handling the kind of rough terrain a real Humvee would tackle. The level of detail is the thing that stops people in their tracks. Drive it next to a person's shoe and it looks real. A genuine scale model that actually drives properly, not just a display piece. Here's one that might look small, but the concept is massive. The Brurt 1/64 infrared battle tank set comes with two miniature RC tanks that actually fight each other. Infrared shooting system, 330-degree rotating turret, sound and light, effects, and a hit point system that tracks damage until one tank is eliminated. You and another person each grab a controller and the battle starts immediately. No setup, no complicated rules, just aim, fire, and don't get hit. At 1/64 scale, these tanks fit on a dining table, making them the most socially dangerous RC product on this list. Every person who sees a battle happen wants to play immediately. And now we go to water. The RC military warship is a 1/390.1 scale remote-controlled battleship that drives across lakes, ponds, and pools with a working motor system, 2.4 GHz control, range, and a hull design detailed enough to make it look like a real vessel from a distance. This isn't a toy boat, it's a scale model that actually navigates open water. The presence of a warship crossing a lake draws the kind of attention you cannot buy. Heads turn, phones come out, people stop their conversations. It is one of the most visually striking RC vehicles you can own, simply because nobody expects to see a battleship on their local pond on a Sunday afternoon. Every military needs eyes in the sky. This RC helicopter with 1080p camera brings that concept to life in the most dramatic way. It's a 4-channel military-style reconnaissance helicopter with a live HD camera feed, twin propeller designed for stability, 2.4 GHz control, and LED lighting for night operations. The camera streams real-time video to your phone so you can see exactly what the helicopter sees, exactly like a real reconnaissance mission. It hovers, it banks, it ascends, all with a level of stability that makes it genuinely controllable even for beginners. The military design, the camera, and the live feed combined to create something that feels uncomfortably real. And we're finishing with the one that breaks every expectation of what RC can do. The RC submarine kit is a remote-controlled vessel that operates fully underwater. Not waterproof underwater, submerged. It dives, it navigates below the surface, and it surfaces on command. The engineering required to make that work in a consumer RC product is genuinely impressive. Ballast tanks fill and empty to control depth. The propulsion system drives it forward, backward, and at angles. In a bathtub, pool, or calm lake, it works. Once you've watched an RC vehicle disappear beneath the surface and reappear somewhere else, you'll never look at RC the same way again. This is the final frontier of RC vehicles, and it's already here.